Have you ever met someone in their 70s or even 80s who just seems to glow with energy? They walk with purpose, they laugh often, and they carry themselves like they've still got decades ahead of them. It's easy to assume it's just good genes, but more often than not, it's the small, consistent things they've done every day since turning 50 that made all the difference. If you're over 50 and still doing these 6 simple things, you may be giving yourself the gift of more years, better years, not just in quantity, but in quality. And let's be honest, it's not about living forever. It's about staying independent, active, and sharp enough to enjoy every moment with the people you love. Now, the good news, none of this is extreme. These aren't superhuman habits. In fact, some might sound so basic you'll think, well, of course I do that. But that's the beauty of it. When the basics are done right, they quietly stack up to something powerful, something life-extending. And let's be real. Turning 50 is a bit of a turning point, isn't it? Some days you feel strong and capable, and other days, well, it takes a little longer to get moving. That's normal. But how you respond to those days, that's where the years are either gained or lost. So as we begin this list, I want you to think of it like a quiet checklist for your life, a way to measure not just how long you've lived, but how intentionally you're choosing to live now. The first thing on this list might surprise you. Not because it's groundbreaking, but because it's something so many people ignore. It's walking. Yep, just walking, not running marathons, not spending hours at the gym. Just moving your body in a way it was built to move. People over 50 who consistently walk, especially for 30 minutes a day or more, lower their risk for heart disease, stroke, even dementia. It improves balance, circulation, and mood. And the best part, it's free. No fancy memberships, just a good pair of shoes and a little time. And when you turn that walk into something you actually enjoy, maybe listening to music, calling a friend, or simply watching the trees sway in the breeze, it becomes less of a task and more of a gift to yourself. A moment of peace, of clarity, of movement. And those moments, they add up, not just in steps, but in years. Now, if there's one thing that quietly slips away as we age, it's muscle. Not in a dramatic bodybuilder kind of way, but in the small, everyday ways that truly matter. Getting up from a chair without using your hands, lifting a grocery bag, carrying a grandchild. When your muscles stay strong, so does your freedom. That's why strength training is one of the most powerful things you can do after 50. And before you stop reading and say, that's not for me, hear this. Strength training doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at a gym surrounded by 20-somethings. It can be as simple as resistance bands at home, light hand weights, or even body weight exercises like squats and wall push-ups. Just 2 to 3 times a week can help maintain your muscle mass, support your joints, and even improve your metabolism. And here's something many people don't know. Muscle is protective. It helps prevent falls. It keeps your bones strong. It even supports brain health by keeping your blood sugar stable. But maybe even more important than all that is what strength training does for your confidence. There's something empowering about feeling capable in your own body. Knowing you can carry a suitcase, climb stairs, or open a stubborn jar without hesitation. That kind of quiet strength, that's longevity in motion. And of course, longevity isn't just about the body. It's about the heart too, and not just the physical heart pumping blood, but the emotional one that thrives on connection. You see, people who stay socially connected as they age aren't just happier. They're healthier, their minds stay sharper, their mood stays brighter, and their risk of chronic illness drops dramatically. It doesn't have to be a big social circle. Even 1 or 2 meaningful connections, a close friend, a sibling, a neighbor, can make all the difference. Maybe it's a regular phone call, a coffee date, or just sitting on the porch together talking about life. Those little moments of laughter, of being seen and heard, they're healing truly. Because loneliness doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it's just silence, and over time, silence can turn into isolation. But staying connected, even in simple ways, is like giving your soul a breath of fresh air. Let's keep going, because these small daily choices are what quietly shape the years ahead. It's no secret that what we eat affects how we age, but here's the part that's often misunderstood. Healthy eating after 50 doesn't mean following the latest trend or cutting out everything you love. It means leaning into foods that truly fuel your body, foods that are as kind to your cells as they are to your taste buds. The secret is simplicity, whole, nutrient-dense foods. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, clean proteins like fish or beans, healthy fats like olive oil and nuts, and fiber-rich grains. These foods don't just help with weight or cholesterol. They lower inflammation, protect your heart, boost your brain, and support your immune system. And don't underestimate the quiet power of hydration. Staying hydrated after 50 is more important than ever. It supports joint health, digestion, and even energy levels. Most people walk around mildly dehydrated without realizing it. A glass of water first thing in the morning, that's a habit that adds up in the long run. Now let's talk about something that's often brushed off as just part of aging, when really it's a warning sign: poor sleep. If you're tossing and turning, waking up in the middle of the night, or feeling drained during the day, your body is telling you something. Good sleep is when your brain resets, your body repairs, and your memory files things away. It's when your hormones balance and your immune system gets to work. That means creating a sleep routine is essential, not a luxury. Going to bed at the same time, turning off bright screens, and winding down with a calm ritual like reading or gentle stretching, it all signals your body that it's safe to rest. And speaking of rest, it's not just your body that needs recovery, your mind does too. And that brings us to something that's as nourishing as food or movement: mental stimulation. Keeping your brain active isn't about doing puzzles every now and then. It's about staying curious, learning new things, asking questions, reading books that challenge your thinking, taking up a new hobby, or even learning a new skill, something totally out of your comfort zone. When you stretch your mind, you strengthen your brain's wiring. It's like exercise for your thoughts. And the people who stay mentally engaged into their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, they often share this one trait: they never stop learning. So keep reading, keep exploring, keep engaging with the world in ways that make your mind come alive. The truth is, aging isn't something we control completely. Life throws us curveballs, genetics play their part, but there's so much more within your power than you might think. These daily decisions, the small intentional things, are how you shape the rest of your story. Walking regularly, building strength, staying socially connected, choosing real nourishing food, protecting your sleep, keeping your mind engaged. None of them sound dramatic, but they don't have to be, because it's not the big, flashy things that add years to your life, it's the quiet consistency. You don't need to overhaul your life or chase perfection. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. Even on the days when motivation is low, even when the progress feels slow. Every step you take toward caring for your body and your mind is a step toward a longer, fuller, more vibrant life. And here's the part that matters most. This isn't just about living longer. It's about being here, fully present, for the moments that truly count. The birthdays, the quiet mornings, the laughter with your grandchildren, the sunsets with someone you love, the feeling of waking up and knowing that you still have more life to live and more to give. So if you're over 50 and still doing these things, you're not just aging well, you're setting the stage for your next chapter to be filled with strength, joy and meaning. And if you haven't started yet, there's no better time than now. You're never too old and it's never too late. If this message resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you. And if you want more inspiring, uplifting content for life after 50, make sure to subscribe. You deserve to thrive in every season of life, and we're here to walk that path with you.